I like trains.
Hello and welcome to another MOC showcase video. First, I'd like to thank people for the tremendous support towards my last two showcases. The Flying Scotsman video has now exceeded 100,000 views, making it the fourth most popular video on my channel. Because of this, I'm going to push on with train MOCs, but I'm going to show them in groups of two so this channel isn't swamped all of a sudden. This pair are based on engines produced by Flying Scotsman's rival railway, the LMS. On the left is what's known as a Royal Scot, on the right, a Black 5. Now you may be starting to see a pattern between all my steam engines at this point. They're all tender driven, with a removable shell and cab roof. Both these engines have the same wheelbase, in fact they shared one for a while until I found the parts to provide one for each. The tenders are identical in build with the exception of the liveries, but from there the similarities end. Those of you who know the Royal Scots might be aware that they were all completely rebuilt in the 1940s, but this model is meant to look like they did in the early years. They had a very flat smokebox door, so I've simply characterised this with the horizontal bar. The cab was built very differently to my previous builds in order to get this distinctive curves. The downside is that it can be quite flimsy. The Black 5 was tricky to pull off since the middle of the boiler is characteristically slanted or tapered, but with a flex tube and a little help from gravity it stays in place very well. Any real ungainliness comes from when you view it exactly side on, but even this isn't too bad. One thing I really like about these builds is the darker liveries, especially the dark red of the Royal Scot. It makes them look much classier than the brighter colours of Scotsman and Mallard, and it adds a bit of variation to the fleet. You'll notice that I've added lining to the engines. These are done with trimline tape, which I bought online, something that is usually used for model aeroplanes. It adds a lot of character, but it's not great for doing curves and can often peel after a while. Overall, I'm very happy with these builds. I'll stop talking for a bit and leave you with some footage of the engines pulling my rake of coaches. If you like these builds and want to see more, be sure to follow my Flickr page for regular updates on my projects. Before I go, a quick announcement. I will be attending the Yorkshire Brick Show in Wakefield on Sunday the 6th of May 2018 with some of my engines running on the LMUR layout. More information about the event can be found by clicking the link in the description. Feel free to come over and say hi. And that's it for this showcase. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Déjà vu.